When I get messed up at the party, I make a scene.
Good evening. It's Wednesday. It is now 8 p.m. I have been sitting here at my desk since 6 a.m. this morning. Obviously taking breaks, went for a walk, did my cardio. My throat's been fucked for ages. But yeah, I tried recording a snippet of a vlog this morning, but I didn't realise that I'd accidentally zoomed in and it was not cute. Even less flattering than average for these vlogs. But anyway, it's been a great day, just super busy. Gosh, my brain is like, I'm exhausted, but been great, just awesome. I think I said it last vlog, it's been a month since I've now been self-employed and I could never ever go back. Even though I told myself that I wouldn't work evenings and blah blah blah, but like obviously life and people can meet in the evening. But yeah, it's been a good week so far. Just a quick update now. On Monday, I checked in with Vaughan, and I'd been thinking already about this on Sunday when I checked in myself, and I was just not been feeling like the idea of competing with the PCA this year. I think because the shows, so my first show of the year would have been at the beginning of October with the PCA, and then my next show would have been with Two Bros a month later. I am competing with Two Bros for the first time this year, and I just felt like I really want to just put in everything into the one federation and just be able to be like fully committed to that prep and not get to my first show with Two Bros with like a month of having like maintained stage weight to then, potentially continue that prep on until say the beginning of December, depending on how I do. So we basically decided that we're not doing PCA anymore. So I will be starting prep in July instead. And I'll be doing a recomp in mid-April for 4 weeks. And I'm actually so fucking excited. Oh my days, it's just gonna feel great. So that's a plan. This plan has slightly changed, but no, exciting. So yeah. It's been a busy week so far. I'm just off a meeting with my supervisor and I have a lot of work to do. Starting to step it up. So it's been a good month of like getting into the rhythm of things, but it's now time to really take this shit seriously. So anyway, on that note, I'm gonna go to bed, read, sleep, rest, tomorrow new day. Catch you in the next clip. Good morning, it is Sunday and yet again a week has gone by and I've just been like, God, what a week. Yeah, just hard to verbalize if I'm honest. This week has been okay. It's been quite brutal. Period week next week. And I can tell it's going to be a bad one just because of all the PMS symptoms that I've been having, just not being pleasant. I'll just say it that way. It's not been fun. And feels like hormones have been just like all over the place. And this was maybe has just like exacerbated how I've been feeling this week. So I don't know if anyone that watches these follows me on Instagram. If you're watching this on Instagram, then obviously you do. But I have decided, so Sunday today, I decided this weekend to log myself out of Instagram and Twitter for the first time like ever because I just needed a fucking break. It has been not a fucking break from social media per se, more just like a break from constantly seeing really upsetting stuff. And I'm not trying to escape it or numb it, I'm just like trying to address how I feel about this whole week, this whole year, since it's coming up to a year since we went into lockdown, which means this is probably like my 51st vlog, I want to say, which is fucking crazy. And we're back doing just like a talk format because yeah, this week. But yeah, so the week started off with International Women's Day, got me thinking about all the amazing women in my life and how they've empowered me to do so much with my life, yet how far we still have to come in recognizing women and what they do in their jobs, with equal pay, reducing the pay gap, how far we have to come in recognizing that trans women are women, how far we have to come in reducing crime against women, discrimination against women, and I mean women of colour, women of all abilities and disabilities, women, trans women, of course, just like how far we still have to come in making this movement intersectional and how fucking far away we are from it. So that was, just some thoughts, just some reckoning. And of course, that's kind of when this whole interview with Meghan Markle and Harry came out. And now I don't care for royal families. It's not something I was raised to give a shit about. But I think that the reason this has sparked so much debate voice on the internet is because a lot of people don't care about the royals, but a lot of people fucking care about people's mental health and about racism, and in seeing how someone's mental health was just like openly oppressed, called a lie, said that it was, said that Meghan was saying that she was suicidal for fucking attention. It was just like having a moment of going, is this really happening? Like, are we really still this far away from getting anywhere? And seeing a fucking white, privileged, cis male walk off telly in a fucking tantrum. Not that I watch the telly, but it's... Anyway, that was really, really infuriating. So that was already really painful. And I think that more and more we were starting to reckon with the fact that Sarah had disappeared in London, and it just kept sparking the debate, and it just kind of snowballed because I think, unfortunately, some cases do end up taking up more traction on the news. I am aware that there are women who were murdered by police, never got this much traction, and they were just walking home too. I'll put their name on the screen because we need to say their names. We need to always say their names and remember them. But I think everyone just recognised for a moment. It's almost like it slapped us across the jaw and we just went, this could have been any of us. Like, Sarah could have been anyone, any of us. And it's fucked. It's fucked. It's so fucked. So that's just been difficult, if I'm honest. On Thursday, I was just really, really upset. I think it all just kind of like hit me in the one go. And I was like, let's push through till Friday and then I'll just fucking take a break. Make sure I'm attending to my own needs and make sure I'm processing this, make sure I'm doing things that make me feel nice inside, that make me feel safe inside, that make me, just not numb my own feelings and just like try and persevere and push through and like, and do all the things that I do anyway, but just taking care of myself also, which has been really nice, I'm not gonna lie. So I was planning on training yesterday, but it just, didn't happen. So training today, after I record this vlog, of course. And other than that, like it's been a productive week. Like it's been busy. I've been doing a lot. I've progressed a lot with my psychology training. I had a supervision meeting on Wednesday and it was really, really exciting. My supervisor's amazing. She was very encouraging and suggesting I pursue different lines of work and different ways that I can communicate my message and things that I think are important, particularly like if you've been watching these vlogs, you know how how passionate I've become about compassion focused therapy, and how it was funny because I was speaking to her on Wednesday and I said, I was kind of looking for some research in looking at the application of compassion focused therapy into sport and exercise, and I was like, I couldn't find any, like, can you send me some references? And she was like, oh, there is none. I was like, what? So that's exciting. Also spoke and have been speaking, with Vaughan about having a psychology branch to the Give It the Beans podcast. which would be, I suppose it would allow me a bit more space to answer questions that people ask me on Instagram, like beyond the scope of a 1 minute video. Because a lot of these things I do think that could really, really make a difference, and even just like tips and tricks that we know from sports psychology helps performance, helps athletes' mindsets. For anyone who is, prepping for a show, or even like going through a photo shoot diet, or just like wants to level up, being able to have a space where that information is shared from an evidence base is something that is lacking in the fitness industry, much to my frustration. Some of it isn't rocket science. Of course, that's psychology. It's human behavior. Most of it makes sense. But there is definitely a gap of like people that call themselves mindset coaches and people who actually understand how to create behavior change and don't just like share motivational quotes or like get you really hyped and then like fucking there's no change, like there's no long-term change. So anyway, it's a bit of a pet peeve, as you can probably tell. So yeah, so that's really, really exciting. I had planned on like doing all this like really cool stuff on Thursday, like a lot of work kind of within psych, because Tuesdays and Thursdays are like sort of like my psychology days, and Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays are client work days, and I also obviously do some studying then and like training and whatever. But yeah, that never happened because I just felt pretty distraught for the majority of the day. Kind of picked up towards the end of the day, but at that point I think I just realized that I needed a break for the weekend, which is exactly what I've done. So again, I do apologize that these vlogs have just been a bit like flatline, but it is what it is. In terms of my fitness journey and how I'm getting on, it's been enjoyable. I'm sick and tired of gyms still being closed. It's hard. It's not getting easier. I know that having a date in mind is nice, but it's just still not getting easier. But I'm really enjoying it. My body weight this week has reached another PB. So we are pushing up. And I'm really, really looking forward to recomping in April. I never look forward to like dieting phases. I tend to enjoy my off season much more. But this time I'm like, yeah, because I swear it gets to the end of the day and I've got like however much food to eat, and I'm just like, how can I do this in the least painful way, which doesn't lead to the healthiest of diets, I must admit. But hey, it's been good, really, really good. Checked in this morning and I was like, fucking yes. So I because I was finding that if I weighed myself before checking in, that would sometimes influence how I felt. So I don't know what the hell's wrong with my throat, by the way. That would sometimes influence how I felt about the check-in video. So today instead, I checked in first and then I weighed myself. Which actually, yeah, I was able to just like look at my check-in video from like a completely neutral lens and go, oh yeah, I look fucking amazing. If I can say so myself. Now I'm just really happy, and I suppose having the focus now of just doing the one federation means I can like really drill that in. So yeah, that's just a very whistle-stop quick update. Next week's video is going to be a bit more psychology based. I will talk you through some practical applications of exercise and sports psychology, just to give a bit of variety of these vlogs. So I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, a bit of a shorter one this week, just to kind of reflect how I've been feeling. I think my goal is always to be as honest and transparent as I can in these, and that is just how I feel right now. So yeah, I suppose just a message to say that you don't always have to pretend that you are okay. If you've struggled with stuff that's gone on this week and this past year, it's normal. You're human. A lot of us have struggled too. Just because you don't see your idol posting about it doesn't mean that they're not human. It doesn't mean that you're any different from them. So share that struggle. Always speak up if you are struggling with your mental health or with anything really. Make sure you reach out to people. Take care of yourself. And as a society, we just need to step it the fuck up. We just have so fucking far to come. So yeah, whatever you do, give it the beans, but give it the beans in every area of life. Not just the gym. Really force yourself to step it up and really, really focus on what do you value and what do you stand for, and how can we make the world a better place. But yeah, how can we make the world a better place and a safer place, and a more inclusive place, and a more compassionate place, of course. Anyway, on that note, I'm gonna leave this vlog here, and I'm gonna go for a quick walk before I train, and I'm gonna enjoy my Sunday. Have a good one. Thank you for watching. As always, any questions, let me know, and I'll catch you on the next week's vlog. Bye.